Hi everyone, this is Rex Irwin, coming to you from a garage in Florida. That's what I get for trying to be funny. The strategy demonstration I'll be showing you today is Elkin in boxes. Um, so put simply, um, the evidence-based practice, right? It so these boxes help build phonological awareness skills by segmenting words into individual sounds or phonemes. Uh, so when a kid is initially using one of these boxes, um, a word may be said out loud, or there may be a picture, um and the child will, there might be tokens there, um and basically for each sound a child will put a token in the box. um now um these tokens can be used, for now if you wanted to make the strategy more complex at that beginning level, you could have multicolored tokens with, if it's letter blends, maybe they put a green token. If it's, just a single letter, you would have a blue token. um you can make it more complex by, you could say green token is a beginning letter blend. uh you still use blue for individual letters, and then if there's like a token, or if there's a blend at the end of the word, you can use a red token. Eventually you can progress to where, if it's a CVC word like cat, maybe you have 5 boxes available, but they're only going to put 3 chips in each box. So you can do things to make the activity more complicated. Um, what this does is what this activity does though is it really helps our kids, uh uh you know almost visualize these letter blends. And one of the things that you have to combat for some kids, if they're proficient spellers, sometimes they'll just want to put a chip in for each letter of the word. So you battle that a little bit. um and this overall helps students better understand, alphabetical principles and decoding and spelling. Now, what does the teacher need to implement this practice? You know, so what you may do is you may have like a set of sight words that you're targeting. It could be CVC, or it could be, words like sheep and wish and all that stuff. And what you could do to get your outfit boxes, I mean, you could do it with a marker board and a marker where you make the boxes. You could get a printout, which there, if you want to do a printout, websites like Teacher Pays, like a Teacher Pay, like Teacher Pay Teachers, they have printouts for like $1. You could always um, search for free printables, or you could do things like take the worksheet and snip it. Not saying I'm not saying you should steal, but like if it's like a just a little piece that you want, you can always cut it out on your computer. And then basically once you're there, you have the kid count the phonemes of the word, not the number of letters. And you go from there. And initially it's just sliding like chips or coloring in certain boxes. How does a student know when the EBP is working? Students are able to build phonological awareness and recognize letter blends. And they're able to progressively blend and sound out more complex words as they progress through the activity. And then where can the teacher learn more about this evidence-based practice? Reading Rockets, I believe is a strong resource. And then and then Google, you can literally Google Elkonin boxes. You Google Elkonin box demonstration, and that pops up. YouTube is a great resource. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to spend a few minutes going over what they look like. So I'm going to share my screen. And then we'll also have a YouTube video at the end. So let me go ahead and share this. Share screen. So I have an example of what the box may look like. So what you can do with your kids, right? You have, it doesn't say Elkonin box, but it is, just a sound box. And you can have a bunch of 2-letter word, like at, if, all that stuff, and they're just sliding, it's simple. Word right here could be cat, and they're putting a chip in, we'll say like, green is for individual letters, blue here is for beginning blends, and red is for ending blends. So the word cat, you don't have any blends, so it's just simple. You put 3 green chips in, or you color with a marker 3 squares. And then right here we have, you could have like you could have a word like wish. And this is where it could get trickier for a student, because they're just going to want to spell WISH. And what you would have is WI, and then this beginning blend SH would be, so you would use red. So you would do green, green, red, for example. Now going through the Reading Rockets website, they have some more examples. Let me share again. Let's see. Open boxes. Share. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. Anyway, so right, we have our Reading Rockets website, which I mentioned, and there's a brief explanation, and there's a how-to. And so another way you can progress is by using images. An example, right? So our kids know sheep, and they even tell you how you would break it down right here, right? So you have your SH blend, and then you have a double E and then a P, right? And you can do, and then you could still work color chips into that, or you can progress if they're at that point and have them write the actual blends. And then here's more examples, right? Where you have the SH, the double E, and the P. You have a simple one like stop, where it's individual, there's no letter blends. And then they even break down some more examples right here. You have like a word like lake, where your letter blend, you have a silent E. So LA, and then you have KE. I've also seen some examples where if a word ends with a silent letter, it would be LAK, and then they move the E right after the box. I think that's probably more teacher preference. You just have to be consistent in how you teach that. And then a letter like, and then they also have another great example here, tax. So where it says a letter like X makes 2 sounds, you can write TAX, and then you basically you put a line through it. So now what I'm gonna, so these are all, this is just from the Reading Rockets website. Great example. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show a demonstrate. It's gonna be a demonstration from YouTube. This is coming from the University of Florida. So I'm gonna play that, and then that will be it.
So the first word that we spelled was dark. Can you sound out the word dark with me? Say it one sound at a time. Let's say dark. What's the first sound? Ark. Okay. Can you put your fingers up and count with me? Ark. How many sounds did we hear?
Step one.
3 sounds. So I'm going to make
going over the sounds.
1 box, 2 boxes, 3 boxes. Let's say the sounds again.
So this student would be a little more advanced or a little older to where they're not using the chips.
R. What do you hear at the beginning of that? D. D. The D sound. Perfect. What do you hear next in ark? What 2 letters together say R? R. Right. A. R. Good. And what do you hear at the end of dark? K. Mm-hmm. Good job. Can you write that underneath those boxes? Make it like a real word. That's fine. Here. Okay. Dark. Excellent. What's the word? That looks good. What's that word? Dark. Dark. Good job. Okay. So now I want you to sound out the word farmer with me. Count it. R-E-R. How many sounds? 4. 4. 1 box, 2 boxes, 3 boxes, 4 boxes. Let's say the sounds. R-E-R. What did you hear in here? Good. Say the sound. And you know what letter makes that?
Notice she corrects right on the sound. She's asking for the sound. The little girl says F, and then she redirects back to the sound.
R. What sound is it? R. And what 2 letters make that? A. R. Good job. Let's say the sounds again. R. Let's say it one at a time. R. E. R. What says M? Good. Put that in that box. Good. And what's the last sound you hear in? R. E. R. E-R. E-R says R. Good job. Can you spell that there?
So basically, and then the rest of the video, it's similar. It's more complex wording and different sounds. But and then on YouTube, there's also plenty of examples where they're using chips. So there's all kinds of resources. But anyways, I hope everyone enjoyed the presentation, and I look forward to feedback and hearing from you all. Thank you.